And we got bananas in chat from Ultimate Badass Andy Hugsya, Ollie95XZ, Jay's on Fire, Spangle Zoo, sorry, got that wrong. Lars Van Biessen 1, Johnny Fight, Surf Banks a lot, Doomio Lag, Birdie, Chili Sunny, Melody Howard, Apex Slayer, Free Phase, Neil Green W, and Corelio 3. Thank you all for the bananas, peeps. Greatly appreciated. Welcome back to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/xisuma. I wasn't going to stream today, I said, but I've had a very unproductive day, and then it got really hot, and I was just like, eh. Now, how did I never notice this? Well, we're starting off by fixing things today, peeps, like that. That awful, disgusting horribleness. It's gone. Oh, and we got a red train. How many tourists are you bringing in? 34. Not enough. It's a passenger train, actually. What do you do IRL, says MS Milkshake. Do you mean what did I do? What did I do today, IRL? I wonder if a little connection there would be healthy. Actually, we kind of disconnected. I'm not sure that would be a good idea or not, but it may help some of the recycle trucks get in here. What type of truck are you? Biofuel. Forestry. Oil. Why have we got forestry and oil trucks heading over here? Huh. Guess that's the thing. Lizzie Beth said it would have been funny to see that train derp through that bridge. Oh yeah, look, it's coming back. Well, it doesn't have to derp through it there now, does it? Jeez, it got away with that one. Let's add a little connection here and then come back and check it out later. Peeps, I'm going to need tea reminders today. And also, we're going to need a come back and check that connection reminder. We needed a emote for that. Spangleboo says, wait, is this not real life? Ah, Miss Milkshake says, what's your job? This is my job. I do streaming and YouTube videos for a living. And I love it. It's the best job ever. Just in case I don't say that enough. So thank you everyone for coming and watching the stream, because I love doing this. I love playing this game as well, and tomorrow, if all goes well in the morning, I'll be playing, doing a stream of Let's Play Minecraft together. One of the things I want to do here is connect this road to go through the middle of this to go into the new area, but then we're putting these junctions super close together. Which I'm a little bit concerned about, to be fair. Got a little bit of traffic going through there as well. Husky John says, I'm playing guitar. I'm playing guitar. I play guitar as well. Last city management game I played with was SimCity 3000, says Miss Milkshake. Well, it's come a long way now. They actually look like real cities, and traffic flows through them, and it's very, very realistic, as you'll see here. I am expecting someone to walk across while a truck runs them over. That happens a lot. We have traffic lights here. Hang on, did it again. I feel like they turn themselves back on. I don't know, it always feels like we keep finding one. It's like, what's going on here? Crowley says, X, you love making streams, I love watching streams. That's great then, isn't it? That's great if you love watching them. That's superb. So what was it going to be? I think it was going to be all residential in these 3 sections, and then this one was going to be offices. We may also need to expand commercial in order to expand these areas. So let's focus on the road layout. We need ideas. Karate Man says extra music guy, right? I am, yes. I believe I am. Peeps, if you've got any ideas for layouts, please let me know. We need the ideas. I need to get some ideas ticking over. I hadn't really thought about it too much, you see. So 60 degrees would be parallel to that road, so maybe 120 is the angle I'm looking for. Maybe have that come out there and this one comes across and connects to it. Just an idea. Not so sure about that. Do you enjoy a cappella at all? A cappella or a cappella? Not quite sure what you even mean by that. A cappella is instrumental. Sorry, vocal only. Maybe a star-shaped layout, says Oliver. Okay, let's get the ideas going. I kind of want to avoid anything that looks like you can purposely see the layout again, like these ones. I kind of want to get something going that's a little bit more, I don't know, maybe it looks like it's been expanded without much of a plan, you know? Have some character to it in that way. Quite a few trucks coming through there. I was about to destroy this road. I think we might make that the end of that area. Build an intersection in the form of guitar, says thanks a lot. We've done all of our intersection building. Do you want to be an architect, says Adriel. Not realistically, but architecture is something that interests me, for sure. Prime Subhype, says River Plasma Hero. Gallifreyan has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Gallifreyan, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream we're doing here today. Hope you're enjoying it. Some people enjoy listening to cappella music. I'm in a cappella group. Wasn't sure if you liked it or not. I think a cappella means something different to you than it does to me. Gallifreyan, again, thank you for the support. Greatly appreciated. Notes from last stream. You wanted to add more car parks, says Ollie. What's the parking like? There's hardly any parking on offices, so it's not the area to do it. Commercial will be. When we build another commercial area, we'll do that for sure. I'm reminding myself that I want to have lots of walking ways to get over to this area. Rather than putting things on these main streets, why don't we start off like this? We'll put a gap. So now you just can't be a parallel road, can you, for some reason? That just looks rubbish. Oh! To clear my throat. So what if we have like a 2-wide gap for the most part? Do that on either side for a start. Then we'll have a couple of intersections. They'll be different on either side of the road. To be fair, that looks kind of ugly, I think. I think it looks kind of ugly, but we'll see where it goes. I don't know, it is like kind of the main belt down the middle. So, second block would be in a straight line. Doesn't look particularly interesting, so how can we make it look more interesting? Maybe put in some, like, diagonal roads in. Doesn't want me to do that. Oh, do you know what I did do, though? I did download some assets at the end of last stream to give me some inspiration. So what do we got? I mean, it doesn't have to get placed down. So sort of triangles and squares kind of grids. That's just a roundabout. Ah, now this looks nice because there's like those super duper miniature roundabouts in there. Maybe that's what we should do. We should look for like some miniature roundabouts to put near the centre of this area. Okay, now I feel like I've got some ideas to go with. Let's not bother with this one. This doesn't look interesting. Asuma, do you see this comment? Says Adriel. I do see that comment. I see it with my eyes. Okay, so let's come back to about here. Let's grab a road. I guess we're going to end up making this like a one-lane road. So what's the smallest sort of roundabout we can build? Let's go for the curve. Slope too steep, it said. Let's anarchy that. Actually, I'm very confused. This is not making any sense. Let's take it back a step. Right, let's start coming out that way. So the smallest it can do is 2. I think that might be a bit too small. So we're going to go with 3. Now we've got to do the same thing behind it. Okay, and then we've got to do with this tool. Alright, something like that for now. Jorian Proom says, hey, hi everyone. Have some imaginary bananas that could have been. It's too late for bananas now. 4-hour stream says, rest in peace. Just kidding. Aris Land says, where are you from? I'm from the U of K. AKA the UK. AKA England. AKA some other countries as well. That's not a terrible thing to have in the middle of this area, is it? Not a terrible thing at all. I reckon though, this should go on. Maybe it should go straight through and connect with this area. Got to be careful with all the connections we're adding because they create shortcuts off of the highways, which is kind of what you don't want. Right, so I also feel like I'd like multiple roundabouts, not just the one there. I got a much nicer idea. This is good. We're on the right path. I just want to get a vision coming together. Here's what we're going to do. Let's grab a road. Let's drag it out by 2, and then go over by 1. I think we've done this somewhere else in the city before. Let's destroy that part of the road. Or not. Yep, there we go. Let's drag a straight road to each of those corners. Let's put our roundabouts over here. Let's have 2 of them. They can even connect together. Mario says, Asuma, your voice is pleasant. Oh, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. That's very nice. Very kind of you. Asuma, do you sing? Says Adriel. I do a little bit of singing. Been trying to work on my singing voice, but I can't really practice in the same way I do guitar. Like, I ain't really got the know-how. Ain't got the know-how down. That's going to be a pain in the bum. So that's a halfway there. Let's start by going out by a halfway there, and then build from this spot. So we know it's going to be 3. So there's our 2, and then there's our 3. 2, 3. Yeah, it might have been a guideline thing. That's a 3. That's a 3. Yeah, that's not a 3. That's a guideline. And there we go. Problem is, got to destroy that road and rebuild it again. Alright. Cool, and now we connect this road to it. Why am I bulldozing? I Live Derp says, so no one remembers me. I guess I am new to this place, mummy. I Love Derp. I Love Derp. Doesn't really ring a bell. I remember I Love Derp, but I don't know who I Love Derp is. Jeez. Sing Now says it's JCF. Not very good at singing on the spot. You'll have to wait till I feel like I'm in the moment. Have you thought about making roundabouts in the editor with different sizes? Also, you have thought in making an ellipse roundabout, says Von Jackius. Cool ideas, man. Cool ideas. Yeah, pre-made assets for roundabouts. Great idea. Great idea. Like that. Oh, you're making me angry. See, I did a little bit of singing. Just a little bit. Just a teeny tiny bit. Oh, I'm making me angry. Is that not actually in the same... I've got a weird feed. No. When we go back and destroy that, that's not free. It's further... Wait a minute. Hang on. No! These must be perfectly identical. What have I done? I've done a foolish thing. So how long is that? Oh, I wanted to make them identical, and now I've kind of completely lost my sense of where we are. Right, I can build that down. That's going to help us. Let's bring that in. So, I think that's the end of the road. So 1, 2, 3. Yes. Get rid of all of that nonsense, that road anarchy mischief. Yeah, I believe we've got it in the correct spot. So let's keep going. Get some of those double connected roundabouts in there. Double connected, weirdo Andy. What are double connected roundabouts? They sound fascinating. They sound like they're double connected. Cool. So that's, you know, that's totally different. And now what I'd like to do is have a road between the two of them. So that's going to be like an ugly choice. I feel like the road should be smaller. In fact, it can be. It can be smaller. Let's downgrade it. Downgrade it a little bit. Large avenue with grass. I have not used that one before. Let's upgrade this road. Oh, it's like it's a one... Oh, I think it's a parking... I think it's got parking built into it. I see. So if I do that one, then it becomes a two... Right, let's use the avenue. I think that's for parking. What if I put the bus lane one on? Right, then that extra lane over there becomes part of the road. Yeah, it's for parking. Interesting. Put a W in the middle, one of the O's. I don't think we have any space for a W in there. Now what we need to do is get our roads coming off of the roundabout. I think we're going to have 2 branches on either side. So let's go see where it will hook to. It'll hook to 2 places and go out. Didn't I just say we're going to use avenues? We're kind of building a design for high traffic as well. It feels like, using these bigger roads. Okay, and from there, I get this feeling like we could do quite a lot of good. Should I have done the other one with flowing traffic the other way, like is mirrored? Oh! Why would I do that? Why would I have one of those roundabouts going in the other direction? It means the traffic would cross over itself. We've got a noise in here. It's Ancient Pug Joe, resubscribing for 10 months in a row, saying, been missing some of your streams lately, but they're perfect as podcasts when I'm clearing. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you enjoy listening to that in that way. I really like listening to podcasts. They're good fun. Thank you for your subscription, man. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, resubscribe even. Okay, now we want to respect and appreciate this this tree line we got going on here. Let's go like that. And now we've got a good old diagonal to work with. So where's that road going to go to? It's going to keep going straight for now. And then we're going to connect this road to it. Let's bring you out, make sure you're dead straight with it. There we go. Congratulations! The Spangle Zoo has reached level 4. We can now put a giraffe enclosure and a monkey palace. A monkey palace? Oh, I love the sound of that. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Interruption. It's time for a Spangle Zoo upgrade. Let's go. Click on the zoo. Aha! So there were 2 things we didn't build because one of them requires water. This is so cool. So that's a building we put on a path. This is a building that attaches itself to a path. Well, now that we learned about how these work a little bit better, let's place it... Actually, let's go and put it right back there. Without destroying anything, hopefully. Then if we click on the path tab, we'll attach this to either end. And then if we go back to the building one, I think. There's the monkey house. Monkey palace. Bam! Monkey palace going right there. I want to see some monkeys. Are they the monkeys? Chimpanzee. You're eating. Wow, level of detail. And now we got giraffes. Amazing. Where are the flamingos, by the way? Oh, flamingos are so cool. There should definitely be more people in this zoo. We might even add a second entrance over here at some point. Pommes Peter says, is this add-on good? Pommes, I'd say this add-on is good for detail and immersiveness. Like, I don't think Unless, well, maybe if you're better at this game, like you'll understand the challenge of getting people to this location. Maybe you'd be good at doing that, and then it would be fun as a challenge. But for me, it's the immersiveness. You get to add like a new type of thing, an area into your city, and that's just cool. Right, doing a quick traffic checkup. The city's vitals are looking good. This road here is fine. Everything's looking pretty smooth and dandy at the moment. Traffic is flowing just fine. I'm amazed at how much traffic comes up this area already. Oh yeah, we established that a lot of people like to go here for some reason. That's why we've got the parking lot. We've got a donation here, noise in the ear, from Ollie95XZ with a question that ends in a question mark saying, prequely. Is that prequel? But it's got an LE on the end. Prequely, question mark. I've got no idea what you're asking for, Ollie. I appreciate the donation and support though, thank you obviously. But what is this prequely that you speak of? I just don't know. Peeps, I feel like this should be a commercial area. I don't want to like change the plans too much. I don't know. It's just giving me those vibes. Like that's what this is made for. Like this layout. So maybe we'll try and make it like a super rich commercial area. We won't pack everything in. We'll space it out and make it super gorgeous or something along those lines. Let me know what you think of that. Ollie95XZ says, the new Ghost album, is it out? I'm supposed to get notified of when that album is out. I got notified of a different record coming out today, with it being a Friday. It's generally the day records get released these days, it seems. That will be the one for this area. Oh yes, it will. Let's bring that out to roughly the middle, and then try and connect to a particular angle on either side. Go across that road. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Peeps, this is going to be an incredible place. Am I getting a bit too excited again? I think I might be getting a bit too excited. I don't like the way there isn't a support beam there. There is one here, but not on those sides. Do you have underground stations, says Mrs. Milkshake. Great idea. We should add a metro stop around here. Let's go to the metro. Especially now it's going to be a commercial area. We do have a tram stop over here, so we need buses bringing people in. And then when it comes to the metro, that is probably not where we're going to put a building. Then again, we probably want to be more central to the entire area, so that might actually be a better spot. I think I'm actually going to go with this one. So we've got a metro stop for the future. Gonna turn it off for now, save money. Ghost album is out, says Tree. Oh my goodness me. I need to get my hands on that, don't I? Time to open up a note. Let's get a notepad up. I'll do that directly after the stream. Asumi, your enthusiasm is refreshing. Don't hold back! Do not hold back from your enthusiasm. I don't care if it's just a little shrubbery, it's a little rock in a field. Get excited. Okay, so after that, I'm not sure where these paths will go until we build more roads. So we've got a nice block over here. I like the way we're not filling in all the space. I think that's what we got to do with this area. We got to keep it like so. I'm starting to see what I want to do with the next part. Okay, let's go grab our avenue roads. In fact, let's delete that so we know how far out it goes. 1, 2. Going pretty close to the belt there. That's actually too much, I think. Then the avenue will turn. So we might come back and rebuild that. Make it nicer. Here's where I'm struggling. How do I know if they're the same size or not? I think we need the help of some anarchy. If I put anarchy on, I can build on top of the other road. So now I can look. That goes out by 3 blocks. So it needs an extra block. That's peculiar. And now it's not peculiar. What was that about then? So that's where that connection is on that side. May or may not make use of that. let's put in a road for now. Got T reminders in chat from Spangle, Bill, Ollie95XZ, and Tree. By the way, Ollie, thank you again for the reminder. The other reminder, the album reminder. Jeez. Appreciate the tea reminders. Let's drink some tea. David says, can you look at the prices to determine distance? Well, it's pretty much the same thing as using the distance itself, isn't it? The Ivan says, X, greetings from Hong Kong. It's 12 in the midnight here. And I won't watch the whole stream. Sorry, no problem at all, man. Just glad to have you here. Hong Kong. Very interesting place. Man, that'll be a place to go to one day. If ever I get my travel on. Let's go that way. Then over that way. Just like we did back here. So technically these are parallel. Now, these corner roads are kind of ugly, so we're going to rip them out. Go with the curves. And that's wonderful. Bit of a steep cliff there as well. Right, I reckon... well, they can meet there. What if we turned that bit into a roundabout? Or the top of a roundabout? That'd be a weird thing to do. I might use something a little bit hacky here. I'm not sure if I've got a simple roundabout to hand. That is a simple roundabout-ish. No, that's not what I want to do. I think if I use the copy tool, I could go... right, we copy that. Now, we can't snap to anything, can we? But we could eyeball this. That is probably as good as you're going to eyeball it. Actually, I'm going to no, I can't undo it. Is there an undo button? Ah, too late. I just realised I didn't like that. Let's try it again. Copy, there we go. Pointless roundabout, says Mrs. Milkshake. You are correct. You are correct. It is a pointless roundabout unless we make it not as pointless. You're absolutely right. It's pointless. I'm not gonna argue with you. It's pointless, but it looks interesting, and that's the point. Or that's the pointless. You know, get on my level. Jeez. That is a very pointless roundabout. But hey, I just want to do something that looks interesting over here. You know. Now, obviously it's not lined up correctly because it doesn't come to the middle, so we need to start with the middle, which is there, and come back up to this one. And we've got trees again. I don't know how we ended up with those. Okay, and how far out do we want this to go? Now, how about that for an area? Does that look okay, peeps? What do you think? Is it missing something? I feel like this road here needs a little bit of work. Let's have it go kind of close to all of that. That'll be the same length as the one we see over there. And that is a right angle turn. And that road is exactly 1. So if we go exactly 1, and then demolish that, and go from there, ooh, that is the same spot, then that is a mirrored layout that has disrupted some of the buildings here, which I didn't particularly want to do. We'll let that slide for now, we'll let that go. So now what we're missing is the area leading up to it doesn't have a lot going on. Well, it's interesting, says Tibmouth12. It looks creepy as well. I think what it suffers from is being symmetrical as opposed to being a bit more organic. And now that I've said that out loud, I absolutely want to change this. Absolutely want to change it all. yeah, it needs to be organic. Like, it's okay to have these first bits like they are. Let's at least get rid of that. I kind of want to change it a lot now. Let's get down to this one. It looks like a guitar plectrum or a spade of the cards, says Philippus. Does have a bit of a plectrum vibe, I guess. Let's go grab the Avenue Road. I've got a bit of an idea. Let's curve that way. Then let's come out a couple of blocks. Curve again. And I don't know how those are actually going to join. Try one like that, then try curving that way. Now that looks silly. Now the alien has crashed his head into something. That don't look right. Let's have it like that. Oh, I can see how we can make this look interesting. Now it looks like Derpy Darth Vader says, "I love derp." X, what is the plan for the stream? It's to zone some layouts, and they're kind of doing it in a bit of a sling it together way. I think the deal is we'll learn over time how to make these sorts of things look a lot better. You know, it's just kind of a learning process for me right now, I guess. So here I am, just throwing in roads and hoping they look okay. Yeah, another thing I think looks wrong here is this avenue looks sort of pointless. And I feel like we need more diagonal roads in here as well. Needs more small curvy roads. Make the big roads straight but the small roads curvy. Interesting idea. Not very good at making the curvy roads though. For now, let's stick with this. I don't want to keep rebuilding over and over again. We can get more of those ideas in from the grounds in the future. Man, those dogs are barking like crazy. Let's make that one a small road. And let's actually scale that road back a bit. This is what we're going to do. We're going to make a big turn like that, but we're going to delete that half of the road. And here we go straight. And we could also have it connect with that area, but a bit and ah about that, I have been. Small curvy roads are easy to make, especially when you have the small space to play with. Small curvy roads means more space is for trees and paths between buildings. Small curvy roads you want. I'm not so sure about building them. Let's give it a try. Well, we need a straight bit to start off with. Doesn't feel like it uses a lot of that space. Maybe it doesn't need to. Right, let's make this one into a curve. Real roads have curves, says Robbie. It's very true. It's an undeniable bit of logic you got going on there. Bulldoze? I don't want to do that. Alright, here we go. Straight road now. For how long, I'm not sure. I think there should be a public park in this kind of... just an open grassy area where... Sorry, somewhere in this section. That's something we'll probably end up with. I feel like what we need at the moment is junctions. Let's come over to this spot. So that's about the halfway point. I'm going to do this. That's kind of cool. Let's make it a curved road. We've got a noise in the ear. Crazy Tony 00 resubscribing for 3 months in a row as a tier 3 subscriber. Well, thank you ever so much for resubscribing, man. Crazy Tony. What does Crazy Tony say today? Crazy Tony says, "Hey Turtle Man, city looks good. Hope you're having a good day." Thank you, man. I'm having a great day. I hope you're having a good day too. I like that people call me Turtle Man. That's fun. And yeah, as a tier 3 subscriber, you probably know this, that you can get whitelisted on play.asumavoid.com. Just head over to asumavoid. Sorry, not on the Let's Play. I've gotten very bad at explaining how to get onto my own server. Hashtag fire Asuma. Hashtag time to quit. Oh. Let's scale that back a little bit, and this one. Let's put in a curve here. Yes, asumavoid.com. Get whitelisted on the left. You can use that to link your Twitch account and join the server. What are the plans, says Alex Brass? Today it's to develop this, what's now going to be a commercial area, and then develop some residential zones around it as well. I was hoping that would kind of line up a little better. I feel like these three could converge on a roundabout somewhere around here. Do you see what I'm seeing? Nah, we won't make another roundabout. Well, how does that look? I feel like this road here should... that's the straight road. That one should connect. And then we're left with 2 dead ends. Maybe we'll put another road just out there. Okay, and then here, big open area. Put a road between them. Maybe have a connection between these 2 roads. I think that'll do. It's too spaced out in my opinion, says Pommes. I don't know what I'm doing, it just looks weird, doesn't it? I think maybe it'll look better when it's built up. Where does it start to look odd? I actually feel like this is kind of okay. It's this top bit is just kind of whack. Doesn't really make much sense. Like all these janky roads. How parallel is that? That's a lot more compact, and maybe it goes out in that direction as well. Does that look any better? Just don't know what I'm doing. It's still very symmetrical, says Robbie. X, what will you do with the commercial area? Good question. I think we should start building it up. Build it up from the front and then figure out this back bit when we get there, because I'm just spending way too much time umming and ahhing about what I should do at this point. Okay, so the entrance is going to be here, obviously. Let's go have a look. Oh yeah, and also let's go back to the zoning thing, because there's commercial zones, right? No commercial specialization. Organic local produce. Oh, that's totally different. District specializes in leisure activities and more vibrant nightlife and many options for daytime relaxation as well. Let's go for that one. Let's specialise in leisure here. We'll go... sad smiley face. Why you got a sad smiley face? Let's put out the smoke. Why is that not citywide already? I don't know. Don't really see anything there. Let's put up the taxation for commercial. It's going to be like a little haven area. We'll put high-tech housing on it. And then I don't really know what else. I don't think there's anything relevant to it. Some of the roads should be built just like it would be a bit more smooth / curves, says Gaming with Fro. We've been doing that. We've been putting in these curved roads. I don't know. They just don't look right to me. This bit in the middle looks great, so we should probably start where things look great. Let's put a cluster of trees down in these roundabouts. Like some medium-sized trees. Let's get a brush the size of the roundabout. Oh, lag spike. Lag spike of doom. Let's drink some tea as well while we're here. Oh. You will get one, it said. You will get one. Exactly one. It's too big. It's not going to build them in the middle. Of course it ain't. Of course it ain't. Let's see how it works. I know what we should use. We should use those colourful trees. What tab are they in? These sorts of trees could be great. We could build a little arrangement of them and copy it over to the other one. That's an idea. That could be a cool thing. So those around the outsides. I think that might on its own just do just fine. Let's get some big bushy trees. Oh, that's nice. One of those in the middle. Maybe some of those. That's a nice little cluster right there. Now, if I use the Move It tool and I go for a selection, I can actually only select trees if I want to. Did we get everything? Let's go a little bit bigger. So if I copy that, Kind of look like one of the trees didn't get to place, but we can do that manually. It's actually a different type of tree, isn't it? Well, that's a very nice start, I believe. It's a very nice start. By the way, Peter LP123 subscribed as well. Peter LP, thank you for the subscription, man. Appreciate it. Pommes Peter says, I think the problem with this area is that it looks like an island in the middle of everything else. So it's only connected on one side to the rest of the city, and other than that, it's its own separate area. Perhaps have 2 to 3 roads connecting it to other districts to make it more organic. Pommes, that's actually a design principle that we sort of were doing but didn't quite. Like, we had some isolated areas here, and the idea is that by isolating them to the highway, the traffic sort of goes in and out through one spot, and that spot is supposed to be directly attached to the highway. I see your point, yeah, but by adding extra connections we may reroute traffic through parts of the city we don't want to, which is why the idea is to have it directly connect to the highway, which it sort of does but sort of doesn't. I'm in the wrong tab. I need some zoning, so let's go put in some high density around the middle. I think we'll be better off using the square for this one. So this is going to be probably the only high density that we actually use, is just in this middle bit. Just like that. That'll be all of our high density. Now how do we get power over here? Probably temporarily from this spot. Right, now we're going to need some nightlife buildings and stuff like that. Also monuments, are there any of those we can build? No. Do we ever unlock any extra stuff here? Like, what is that? City Arc. This monument is a gate that spans over a road, increases the tourism capacity of the road by 5%. Well, that is absolutely perfect for this area. Would you not agree? It might not be a tourism area, but that's the way into this place, man. I like that. We could attach a fence off the side of it as well. What are we looking at? Apparently I could just put those attractions in spots like that. That's interesting. So we want like the relaxation stuff. City Park, plazas, things like yoga gardens. I think they're in the health tab. I think what we might be looking for is in the health tab. Like the nightlife. Well, that's not the nightlife stuff, is it? So yoga garden, community pool, sports and... See, that one might be a good idea for relaxing. Well, not really relaxing. I'm not... Peeps, where are the buildings we need to put here come from? Can anyone let me know? Hey X, watching while reading some papers on AI and consciousness for the university, says Melvin. That sounds cool. Just reading about AI, you know? The artificial intelligence. Ain't nothing but a fang. Yeah, what tab are we looking for here? I'm sure there was one for these sorts of buildings. Park maintenance, props. Maybe I'm imagining things. Fishing islands, that can't be it. Are you a millennial or Generation X, says Smokey. Aren't they both the same thing? Right, let's give them water. I'm going to have this pipe come along to there. Go to there as well. The power's on the way. Maybe these buildings, because we specialised... because we specialised the area, it means they are that type of building. Right. Right. I got it. So there are a few other things that would fit well into this area, like a botanical garden, I guess. Just got to be careful where we put these things. I like the idea of having some of these right at the entrance. A couple of parks there. That's cool. And you know we've got those beautiful pathways. Let's bring that back and have it go across here as well, just so I don't forget. Right, now since we want to specialise like that type of building, we don't want to do it for the entire area, I believe. So if we go back to, yeah, that one, let's make it so it's only for the buildings on that very section right there. And I may expand that a little bit as well. But for now, let's make it like that. This place needs a name, peeps. Needs a name as well. And then, so we've got the high density stuff in the middle. I kind of feel like actually we should have high density on both sides of the road. Let's come down here and do low density and in this area, just a small portion of it. And then a big block of high density up to there for now. How is the power grid connecting? It's not quite across yet. Peeps are coming into the area though, that's good to see. Let's turn off our junctions. Junction over here. That'll do, that'll do. T-Square, says Blue Boy, the Triforce District. Triforce got a cool sound to it. Let's call it Triforce. Triforce Central, because it's the centre of the area. And then we'll put another district around it as well. This is the place where the relaxation happens, apparently, peeps. This thing here is so popular, it's crazy. I'm wondering if I should put another one. Another car park, maybe off of that road? Let's see what happens when we put one off of that road. They might start using that as well. I'm wondering if that thing going across the road could be lower. I know I put it up by 3. What happens if we put it up by 2? Yeah, it don't want to know. So we won't mess with it. That's a nice spot for it to end, isn't it? At least over on that side. These paths, I kind of want to get them in and all over the place. It's going to demolish that building. Maybe not. Maybe not there. Over here, though, perfect spot for it to join up, right next to one of these little crossroads. Let's get a residential connection, right? Like, we've got people living in this area. They can walk down the street and get to here. What they wouldn't be able to do is cross the street because of the way we put the path in the middle. Ironically, the path in the middle is stopping them crossing the street. So somewhere we kind of need a way for them to get from one side to the other, and I don't know how to pull that off here. There's just not enough space. I guess they have to walk all the way over to this corner and go up there. So then wonderful, a little bit of space right here. So we'll attach a path straight to a walkway. That's really good. So they can get straight across to there. And a way for them to cross the street, I'm not really seeing, unless we can squeeze it in this space somewhere. Okay, let's get a bit of anarchy going for a second. Wow, I like... Wait, green train! Green train! Hello, hi! We've been waiting for you. Oh, finally we see a green train, eh? What you unloading, buddy? What you unloading? One truck. One truck! That thing is not worth it. For one truck, that is not worth it. Definitely not worth it. Right, let's get a little bit of curve going on here. I didn't want you to destroy that. Can it not destroy it? Wow, that kind of looks amazing. Kind of looks amazing. Can I just change that a little bit? Like, why is... Oh, you won't let me select it, I see. So if I grab that bit in the middle... Wait, what am I actually grabbing then? Is this working? Why'd you have to do that? Why did you have to do that? Oh, that's seriously cool. Right, now I think, even over at this end, we need to modify it a little bit. Oh no, don't make the break in the path. And at that end, I reckon we go that way a little bit, and then this way a little bit. Man, that is slick. That is a slick looking path. I like it. Alright, so from down here, you can get up there and go across to this space. Now what I need to do here is connect it to that path, obviously. And I think we'll just do it from that side and make our life easy. Let's turn off the move it tool. And then... just like that. That don't look right. Now it looks right. I like that. Who likes that? I like that. You know that. You knew I liked that. Oh, that's seriously cool. I think we can make it look even better if we just keep tweaking it. Because I understand what's happening now. So if I bring that out... Oh, there it is. Now we've got the lamps on there. Oh, but that removed the building. Ah, jeez. The building will come back. There'll be another one. And apparently now I've selected a funky dunky thing. Right, so from here they can get across into that area. From there they can get across. Definitely from down here. Unfortunately, there's going to be no crossing at this point. So which side of the road? I think it would make more sense to go here. It'll look cooler as well. We all like that, says Henry Trax. Sweet bridge, says Tula. Sweet bridge, bro. I like your bridge. Sometimes I say stuff that isn't in chat, like that. That's just me having fun. I hope that's okay. Ah, wrong type of path. Where's the upgrade tool? Oh, there isn't one. Well then, I gotta rebuild it. Have I got Road Anarchy on still? Yep, I had it still on. Okay, there we go. So away through that little space. This place looks like it's doing alright, doesn't it? They're paying extra tax as well, so they'll make us some moolah. Oh, these buildings looks kind of cool as well. They're really cool buildings. Right, parking. Parking. That was something we discussed earlier, wasn't it? I'm going to put a couple of parking stations over on this side. Let's go have a look at what we got. Is that one of them? Small park. Where's the car park? It's over here. Oh, it'll let me put it right there. How does that look? That looks awful. Let's grab the move it tool. Let's prod it that way a little bit. Nice. Make a couple of underground paths to get them from one side of the street to the other, says Rest in Peace. Ah, that's a cool idea. That's a cool idea. Not thought of that, had I? They can all cross the street there. That's one way to get around here. So the place I wanted was an underground one would be here. Ah, look at that. It's almost perfect for it. What a great idea. Rest in peace. This is your underpass, my friend. Let's go grab... yeah, let's start there. So we got Anarchy on. Oh, do paths not go underground? Oh, they don't go underground. That was a great suggestion. They just don't go underground. Oh well, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Right then, so we were building the car parks. Gonna go put a different one over on this side. Or maybe those are like making it parallel doesn't actually look so good, perhaps. I think we're gonna have a tiny bit more of that high density stuff here. So let's make 2 blocks of high density. And then behind it, oh yeah, I was about to build some paths over to these roads, but they might not be staying. They might be going away. Right, I don't think we need that anymore. Right, let's go grab our path tool again. I'm seeing some more ideas. Got that anarchy on all the time at the moment, haven't I? Ah, problem. Need that one to come down here. Leaving the anarchy on is actually pretty cool. It just allows things to go super close like that, which I think looks great, by the way. Let's make this one a little curvy. There you go, that's what we're looking for. What do you want to snap to? Make up your mind. Okay, that's actually going to go through that building. That's what I've sort of not been realising. That's what I'm looking for. Now, if we use the Move It tool here, we should be able to fix that. Or make it worse. Apparently I'm making everything worse. Brilliant. Just about. Do you sing, says Adriel. I think you asked me that earlier in the stream. I Live Cats is here saying, yeah, I noticed the crinkles in the text in the bottom screen. Yeah, listening to some good old crinkles today. Ollie says you should be able to see it without being a sub. I'm not sure what you're answering there. Stranger Things Season 2 says, assuming you monster. Here I was doing some homework and you started streaming. I've missed over an hour of you derping in traffic. There's no traffic here. There ain't no traffic. This is some beautiful, slick, slim city building. I don't know what the slim bit was. That didn't make much sense, did it? I want to change this road and have it do a thing. Let's grab this and see if we can like have it come parallel. We can. Parallel to that, and then in a straight line come parallel to this road. Maybe not in a straight line then. Okay, let's get a straight road from here to about there. Okay, I kind of like that. A little bit more organic-y than we've been doing, right? I've been building cycle lane roads around the entire city, haven't I? And now I'm building a oh, geez, what happened there, eh? What happened there? Well, we've spotted it now. No more cycling in this part of the city, ladies and gentlemen. So I think that there's like a reasonable kind of deal for this area. We've definitely got to put some unique stuff in the middle of it. So I want to find more of these buildings, but we just haven't unlocked them. Right, Ziggurat Garden. What is this? Entertainment 140. That's the type of building we need in this area. Yeah, sorry, I got a little bit overexcited there. We've got the anarchy on again. Oh man, where's that? That's a big, chunky building. Where does it belong? Where's it going to look fantastic with the rest of the city around it? We haven't really like carved a space or something like that. However, this bit here, this road might have some potential. I reckon what we should do is bulldoze that, go back to the road tool. Let's grab that one. I actually don't want it to go that close to our belt. Okay, let's come back here then. The concrete path before the park life can go underground. Oh, the concrete path. Excellent. Thank you for the suggestion, man. I just had an idea. Let's delete this road. This road is like giving me some preconceived notions about what needs to happen in this area. Let's start our road again. Right, let's put our road... This is our road for the ziggurat, man. It doesn't need to be for anything else. I want it to not snap to the grid, I believe. It's still snapping to the grid. I don't want you to snap to the angle. Okay, that's parallel with that. That's what we want. Now, here's the next crazy thing that I'm going to do. Okay, assuming you're getting crazy with the move it tool, but... Oh, wait a minute, it's not doing it. There was an option about moving the land. Oh, who remembers? Please let me know in chat if you remember this. There was an option we discovered about moving the land with... Oh, so if I go and select something that's naturally higher up, so align heights, and then I click on that, it's not aligned it. Does anyone remember? We learned about a way to move roads up and get them to pull the land up. Goodness me. Let's try something else then. Let's try a tool. Landscaping tools. So if I use that one and I right click here, it tells us the height. And let's say we bump it up a little bit. Ooh, wow. Okay, well that's interesting. So let's right click here again. So maybe I only go up to 90. What does it mean then if I were to raise all of that? Oh, I'm not sure what we're doing here now. Use page up, says Peter LP. That doesn't work. That's what I was doing. The button in the bottom left corner with the numbers on it. Okay, bottom left. Oh, yeah. I remember. Thank you. Yeah, so that sort of ruined that a little bit, didn't it? Let's make that less funky now. Okay, I think that smooths it out. Cool. Sort of back to normal. Let's rebuild that road. Yeah, no, it's not back to normal. We could have butchered this area up. Lag spike, autosave in effect. Autosave the day. So now we go down to this tool. Toggle... Maybe we need anarchy on? No. Wasn't there like other options here? Ground. Forces the ground to follow the elevation of the road. That is the one that we want. So if I bulldoze this and we go back again, what if we go up by 1? Have you now created a higher road? I think it has. Ah. Aha. So, let's start again. Let's try that. That's more like it. That's more like what I'm looking for. Okay, cool. Now we go to our Aztec building and we put it right there. Now how is that? Yep, it's did what I thought it might. You want to come to this area? This is where the fun and games is happening, peeps. Darth Medi is here, resubscribing for 14 months in a row. Darth Medi, thank you for your resubscription. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you're enjoying the stream and what we're up to here. This is some interesting stuff, is it not? I think that it is. I think that it is interesting. Thank you for the resubscribe, buddy. Appreciate it. Orbit of Fold says looking awesome. It is looking awesome, isn't it? Now, next thing we're going to do is grab our roads on the sides. Ah, we need some angle snap. Now we've got to bring it... Actually, I'm really not sure where we're bringing it at this point. Let's demolish that last bit. Okay, that was unfortunate. Did that wrong. I think the road actually, well, it kind of gets a bit funky around here. We might have to do some terrain stuff to figure this out. But let's go, yeah, let's do that for now. Let's see if we can figure this one out with the terrain tool. So if I go into the landscaping tool, let's say we grab the height at the front here, and then we try to make it so at the back. That doesn't seem to do it. Oh, goodness me. I'm really not sure what I'm doing now. What if we were to grab the move it tool and go... Ah, we can do that now. Right. So let's go grab these roads. Oh, do I have to move the points and not the... Oh, I might have been doing it wrong from the beginning. Okay, that don't look bad at all now. That's really good. And then let's grab the one on that side, the one on this side, and just like that. That's cool. That's seriously cool. Peeps are going to want to come to this attraction, I tell ya. It looks fascinating. You should rename the district to Isumanati Central, says Tidmouth Milk. With this ziggurat, we might have to. Yeah, we might just have to. Okay, I feel like there's potentially a way to make this look more interesting. But as of right now, that's kind of the way to get into there. I think that'll probably do for this area. How do you cross the road here? There's no road crossing. You have to get to one of those junctions, don't you? Which kind of means, where do I put a path? Let's go... maybe we do an underground one, because we're about to build an underground one. Right, so back to the path tool. This one here apparently can go underground. Let's also go back to this tool and put it to normal. Here is where we want our underground path. Why you got to snap there? You know, why not that one? Don't know what it's snapping to. Okay, maybe it just doesn't like being near this one. Nice! Ah, yay! Okay. And now we need you to come up. Oh, just one tap is all it took. What's going on here? It doesn't want to go up in a straight line, it wants to snap to the thing next to it. So let's turn off all the snap. And then you're too close to there. Okay, let's stay underground for now, just to about here. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Interesting. Interesting, I think that's alright. I think that's a good little path to have. Game developers, a modern city, what does it need? Ancient Sumerian architecture, heck yeah. Well, it's an attraction, isn't it, is the idea. It's a place to go have fun. I'm thinking that having the road go all the way around it is actually not doing what we think it's doing. It's important, but I reckon what we should surround it with is a path. Let's go back to our paths. Let's select a different one for up here. Let's get our grid snapping back on. Yeah, that's what we're after. Ooh. Kinda looks better having the wall and not the land, doesn't it? Oh wow, that actually made it look a lot better. In the weirdest of ways. Over here though, it kind of got a little bit funky. Let's use the move tool. Let's zap that sucker down. Down you go. Oh, that looks so much better. Wow. That actually looks really good like that, I think. Now obviously what we're going to do is add a connection like that. I don't think that looks very good. I think what we'll do is go for a curvy road that comes... Oh, okay, apparently we're not building a curvy road. It comes up to about here. Or maybe just up like that. That'll probably do. That will probably do. Right, so people can now walk there. It looks really good. I reckon a couple of car parks off the edge of this thing might look interesting as well. Let's go... Oh, what about that one? That's... That might look good. I think that looks good there. Peeps, what do you think? Gives us an opportunity to fill in the woodland around it a little bit. And now we've got to develop the front area of it. X really likes his starry pyramids. I do, I got a bit of a thing for them, don't I? What other buildings can we build off of this tab, man? Like, that thing is probably too big for this area. We can also put a science centre. I'm looking for a stadium, man. I thought... Ah! We've got 3 buildings here. Plentitude. That's entertainment. That's entertainment. So's that. So we've got 3 other massive buildings to put in this area. This place is going to be super cool when we're done with it. Oh, I want to say this name properly. Zerilikai. Zerilikai, if I butchered your name, throw the butcher name emote in chat because you are now a subscriber with Amazon Prime. I appreciate your support. I thank you for subscribing. I apologise if I butchered the name, but please do let me know. I'm pretty sure I butchered it, peeps. Pretty sure I butchered it in a big way. Can we put a little park in that area? Where the parks be at? I keep clicking on the wrong tab every single time I try and do something. Oh, right, no. Almost. I'm not going to put one there. What I'm going to do is build some fences. We're going to go... Let's check out the nature... Oh no, we did actually mess around with that wall. What about this wall? Like... That's a bit janky, but I think we'll go with that one. Now, how do I select you to bulldozer? Got to aim lower than I'm looking. So maybe if we turn off some of these snaps. Yes, let's go for about there. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a fence. Oh, peeps, I built a fence and it's amazing. Yeah, sorry, getting a little bit carried away. Build the Central Park, says Jasboy. Oh, yeah, like a block that's a garden. That could be really cool. Oh, okay then. Okay. Oh, don't mind if you do. Sure. Sure thing. That's looking terrific. That's looking absolutely terrific. I didn't know I was so good at building. Peeps, apparently X is alright at building. Let's go to the move it tool. Let's grab our last bit of fence, just that bit. Let's adjust that. Oh, let's make sure it doesn't cut off that thing as well. Looks a little bit close. Let's get rid of the move it tool. Can we swing it around? Too steep, you say. Have we got some like horrible snaps going on? We have got horrible snaps going on. Those horrible snaps. Angle snap. I'm learning it. The more I do this, the more I'm learning it. The angle snap is a pain in the bum. The question is, do we want to put the fence across down the front area here as well? I think we should. I think it'll look good. It can go just over here to the highway. Because it's my way or the highway. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, so we need to come further out. Probably click about here. No, maybe that was too close. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. It's starting to look real kind of built up now. Banana phone, says I Love Cats. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Love that one. Yeah, let's do it to there. Oh no, why you be snapping again? Stop snapping. Oh, a little bit of anarchy. Little bit of anarchy. Who did it harm? Not that thing. That looks fine. Absolutely fine. Okay, over on this side. From about here to here. Anarchy it. Bam, we done. We done good. That's looking amazing. Okay. We'll probably do the same thing over on this area as well then. So we're not going to have buildings on these sides of the streets. So for now we will have it just go right up to there. Sweet, our area is looking swell. That's right, swell. I said it. Let's start to build it up a little bit more. Let's get some high-rise-y buildings in that block. This path needs to go and connect over there. I really do feel like developing our residential so we get more traffic in here would be nice, but we ain't going to do that just yet. Okay, nice long path since we're not really using this space for anything else. And connection just there. How cool does that look? Radio Space Wave is here subscribing to the channel. Radio Space Wave, thank you for subscribing, man. Greatly appreciated. I hope you're enjoying this. Squarequake says, is this really live? It is live. X, did you have dinner? Smokey, I did have dinner. Radio Wave, thank you again, man. Always appreciating the support from you all who turn up and watch and subscribe and all of that. Rust in Peace says, put in some trees in front of the ziggurat. Yeah, we do need some trees over here, don't we? Let's put some colourful trees. In fact, maybe we'll do away with those ones. And just this area here, we'll put in some more exotic trees. Let's go for a bit more of a randomised approach in this area. Put them on the hill as well. Actually, maybe we won't put them on the hill. Yeah, this approach is kind of alright. Right, put in those, put in those. Any of these? We'll put in a few dark trees as well. That's kind of alright, isn't it? Man, that looks super good. That's such a cool attraction. This thing on the side kind of complements it a lot as well, I think. Should we get back to that rail tool? Where was that? The rail tool was here. We need to get some of these off. What is this? It's the angle snap is so irritating. And the length snap as well. Just need both of those off for a moment. Okay, where's me Anarchy at? Why haven't I got Anarchy? Okay, distance too short was the problem. Distance is... I don't know what it's doing, but it was being funky. Let's do it that way. What did you just do? Okay, destroyed all of that, obviously. Okay, let's have it come all the way over to the edge here. And that's all we need. That's all we need right there. Nice little fenced off area. Alright, let's get some buildings in this spot. Let's go for some low density stuff. We're going to have a small low density building here. A larger one on that side of the street. And then a big blob there. And let's fill in all of that, but not have it too deep, as we've got the belt to contend with. Are there any water features you can put in this area? I'm not sure about water features, but there's certainly lots of stuff. So we wanted more of those monument buildings. We want to have that somewhere in here. This and that. Goodness, that's going to be tricky to get in here because it's so massive. Where should that go? That looks a bit too massive. I don't know. It's going to be something, all right. Oh, I love this song, by the way. Let's get some more high density up here. I think we might be ready to work on public transport for this area as well. Now, we did build little shops like that. This area here, though, is going to be low density. I wonder if we can grab a park. Put a park in here, like a regular park. What are these things, by the way? Entertainment 200. Oh. Ah, these things provide Panda Sanctuary. These things provide entertainment as well. Cool, they're massive though. I'm totally in the wrong tab. Yeah, little car park. Can we squeeze one in here? We can. Who remembers this this song from Hermitcraft Season 4? Episode 666, right? No, that was Season 5. Episode 500, I think it would have been. Skf says, well, first time subscribed to any Twitch subscriber. Oh! Skf is here subscribing as a tier 3 subscriber. Thank you ever so much for your subscription, buddy. Well, you said in chat, first time to any Twitch subscriber. As a tier 3 subscriber, which you have chosen, you'll be able to play on our whitelisted server. Let's play Minecraft together. So head over to xisumatwo.com. On the left hand side of your screen, click on Get Whitelisted, and you can link your Twitch account to our whitelist and you'll be able to play on our server with us. We're doing a stream on there tomorrow morning. So I hope. I don't know. It sounds like you might have signed up not being aware of that. So that's cool. Bonus perks for you, you know, and all of that. Did we just make one of those buildings change its size? I hope not. Ooh, let's go back to that one. That's good, that's good. And then a little bit of anarchy. No, no anarchy. Anarchy, yeah, love it. Right. Got that area going a little bit further. Oh, Christ, I've just whacked my microphone. That's probably really bad for your ear. Ah, Scaife says, and I was aware... Oh, I am already whitelisted myself, and you were aware of the T3 perks. Oh, fair enough. Well, I appreciate your generosity. You're already on the whitelist, and you're tier 3 subscribing. Thank you ever so much, man. That makes a big difference. Thank you. Laurent Pavot is also here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you for your subscription, Laurent. Hope you're enjoying the stream. You knew I was going to say that. You knew I was going to say that, didn't you? Thanks for the support, everyone. Rest in peace, Zex. You need some of those water features, I tell you. Well, what are they exactly? Because I don't know where these water features are, you know. I need to know where they are if I'm to do something about it. Let's have a really filled in tree area just here. I feel like, yeah, this area needs to be like pretty filled in with some trees. Get some couple of dark ones in there just to break it up a little bit. And then over on this side, it gets a little bit sparse. Lets you see some of the rocks on the ground, and that's nice. That's lovely. Right, now this is where we might be able to use some of those props. Water structures. Oh, that's not what we're on about. Oh, what's this? That's a disaster. Get off of that tab. Oh, we haven't been using these in crazy amounts, have we? They don't rotate. They don't rotate is another thing you could point out about them. When you place them, they don't do the rotation thing. Cool, this is some good stuff right here. This is some good stuff. We're building this. We are doing a fine job over here. Now let's go look at the props. Aha, you wanted water features? We can. Oh, it's so small. It's not even worth it. There's a water fountain in there. It'll be the only one I ever build in this city, I tell you. One of these though, definitely going to put one of these in. Just down there. And let's go back to the shrubbery stuff. Where are the shrubs? Is there like a loose spread of light stuff? That's what I'm looking for. Okay, that'll do wonders for that area. And now a row of trees down here. Tree on either side of that road. Oh, it's looking gorgeous. It's looking gorgeous. I feel like we need a tree there as well. Lovely area, isn't it? This is the way to do things, peeps. Build it up as we go. Also, look, they're using the parking on the avenue. Is that? Yeah, that's correct. They're using the parking there. It's a parking lane. Hey, what is the most British thing you have ever said? Says Give us Ed. I have no idea. Probably something very stereotypical, I'd imagine. Should we put, ooh, this might be kind of cool. Yeah, let's get, because look at the height level. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, leave a little gap there, just because don't have to fill in everything. But look at the height level with the path. Okay, that is doing wonders. Wonderful. I think we need to start some single trees coming down into here now. Gorgeous. Right, put in a few of these to break up those little groups that they've got. Not many. That's lovely. What a lovely area we're building here. Maybe a couple of trees down here as well. Cool, it's gorgeous. Great parks. Oh yes, yes, we definitely need actual parks. Thank you for reminding me. Let's go to the tab where we build the parks. I think we want to get a plaza or two in here. Actually, you know, the things that we put in already are giving like quite a big boost in this area. Let's look at, I think we're going to keep this street, by the way. So let's go put a plaza on, 2 types of plaza. Yeah, let's put the deep plaza either side. Can we anarchy that and keep it? We can. Wonderful. We like the anarchy. Okay, there we go. That's gorgeous. Lovely the way the path comes down to the front of it. Cool, so we should definitely build up this side of the block with some larger buildings. Let's get some high density there. Now, I wonder if we can get a... no, I'm going to mess with that. Try and get a little bit of space there for building. Let's go put the low density stuff on this side, and then maybe just one building right there. That's cool. Right, now we seem to have developed some traffic here coming into this area. We've got to fix that, solve it somehow. Let's go add a connection at the back here just to see what uses it. Do you remember earlier in the stream we added a connection as well and asked for a connection reminder? Where are those connection reminders, peeps? Where are they? You've been slacking, I'll tell you. It's auto-save time. One of them was over here. That thing, yeah, it's kind of doing okay at the moment. So traffic generally in our city is looking great. Can't believe we actually fixed a lot of our traffic problems. So we will want to... Oh, do you know what we should be adding in this area when it's finished? A bus tour thing. Right, so let's get this transport going. There is a tour bus, and we're going to add one in this area. Ooh. Hot air. Oh, we've done that. Sightseeing bus depot. We should put one of these in this area. I feel like it should be part of this area. It should feel like it's part of this area. Or maybe I'm just going to put it like in a space down here. I'm not sure where this should go. Maybe somewhere there would have been good, like a little bit tucked away. Because it's all tucked away over here. Yeah, I'm gonna remove those buildings and have it right. Can I go one more? I'm gonna put you right there. Okay, so we've got one of those buildings in the area now. Ollie says, put some muzzle on Ultimate Badass any hunches, still lose harmony points. Jeez, what a crazy thing to do. Spangleboo there with a connection reminder. Oh yeah, right after I mention it, eh? I'll see how it goes, Man, that bit there's lovely. We've got to take advantage of these things a little bit more. So we're building a tour. This tour is going to start at the metro station, obviously. Oh, you go in that direction, do you? So for now, the tour is going to go... Because you can walk pretty much everywhere. Let's add a stop here. And then it's going to go, obviously, all the way to the Aztec building. And then it's going to come back to there. So that's all it's going to do for now. But as we add more buildings, it'll do more. It will do more and more. Cool. Right, now, the other thing we need to do is hook up this metro. So, let's get on top of that. The metro life. These things work like roads. I believe we can just have a straight connection. Oh, and another thing I want to do with all of this stuff is start to get our public transport like looking a bit more like it would in a city. So it would probably end up being under a road, if that makes sense. Like our connection is going to follow the roads a little bit. So now we add a curve to go over here, and then it's going to follow the roads. But how far it will for, I'm not sure. It just so happens that's the next part of the metro, isn't it? So here we get to add the next stops. Huh. Oh, that worked out okay. What a gorgeous, beautiful city this is. Everybody do the sword waggle, says rest in peace. Lauren Pavot there. Hoo-hoo, the sword waggle. I miss the sword waggle. It's the best Minecraft feature ever and it's gone. I was reading tweets from the peeps at the convention, what they even call it, the summit, Creator Summit, and they were saying about how like, oh, the community's being heard and all of this, and I thought, if they asked me, what do you want, I would not have a clue. But now I do have a clue. There's one feature we need back in Minecraft, okay? Forget all your PvPs, forget all your opinions about mods and this and that. The thing that we need the most in this game is blatantly the sword waggle, okay? Minecraft has never been the same since you can't sword waggle at a stranger. Just saying. It's never been the same. Oh, it's beautiful. Lovely. Put a tree in there, please. Small tree. Oh, okay, wonderful. That's lovely. This area here, that foliage, really good. Let's put a little bit of it in this space as well. Just a couple of patches. You might not even notice them. Rightio. So those buses are now going around this area, picking up peeps. Probably no one to begin with. And now we've got to hook up the metro, right? Now, the way that our metro systems have been working is that we have been taking people to and from work and to the touristy area over here. What we're now going to do is just pick them up from... We're going to do residential to offices. That's... Sorry, to commercial. That's what we're going to be working on. Clearly, we need to put a connection there. So let's go add a new metro line, I guess. So, where are our big residential areas and where are their metro stops? I guess one of them is there and the other one is there at the moment. What am I doing? I'm not adding a line, am I? Create a new line. Okay, so stop number 1 in a residential area. Stop number 2 in a residential area. And then we come home. And that's literally it. That's our line. We want to get people... Oh, wait. Did that actually connect? I think I just... Ugh. Okay, let's try again. Complete line, that's what we want. Cool, now we open the public transport tab. And we open our metro. And that was line number 5. Let's change the colour so it's super bright green. They're all slightly different. Apparently that one doesn't have any customers. Why would that be? 0, 0. 2 vehicles. Kind of seems like that doesn't make much sense, that line then. Let's put it down to 1. And our new line has 5 cars to begin with. Well, we'll let it do its thing. Why has that got a... Oh, it's not running. Well, turning it on makes a lot of sense. Peter LP says, X, maybe try some custom trams. They look a lot better than the vanilla ones. Oh, custom trams. Well, we've got a tram line here. Never thought of doing the custom ones. I'm not particularly keen on constantly jumping, like, using custom stuff unless we necessarily need it. I know you can add so much more to the game with it, but all of that stuff is like a lot more for my poor brain to manage. Let's go add some offices over here because it kind of looks like we could do with a little bit more. Let's add a big block across the end there as well. Right, and hopefully that'll take care of that little bit of demand. So we've kind of got demand for everything at the moment. I love the way this is building up so far. I actually think building up without the roads already there is a great idea. Here's another thing we want to do. We want to build our connections over to the residential area now. So let's go grab our road tool. Sword waggle, I'm using is the right click on the sword. Correct me if I'm wrong, says Smokey. No, you're correct. No need to correct you. You're absolutely right. Can we do like a teeny tiny little bit of curvature here? I think we can, but we've got to... Nah, that looks absolutely stupid. What am I trying to do here? I guess I'm trying to build up the area a little bit. Like build up that kind of shape. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. It's going to end up looking stupid. Let's use the move it tool and... Oh, no, this will go wrong. This will definitely go wrong. Let's get the road tool out. Bring the road to just there. Okay, now let's go back to the path tool. Can I get a little bit of anarchy? What are you snapping to all the time? It's horrible. Actually, I think I won't bother with that. I'm just going to build from here. That's kind of an alright start. Then over on this side, I want to add a connection there for now. I don't know if we'll keep it, but I want it to look like that. So, our residential area needs to have paths leading through to get to this area. The residential area is probably not going to connect here, as I believe that will cause some problems. Let's look at this road. I think this might be a connecting road to the residential area, is what I'm thinking. Let's go and build from here then. It's got to go upwards as well. Nice slow ramp, lovely. It kind of looks like it didn't go high enough. Right, let's fix that. It's clearly way too low. I think there's a tram coming as well. Is there a tram coming? There is. Let's see if the tram can go underneath it. Oh, it clipped through it. It clipped through it. Up, 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 up. There we go. There's like a lamppost in the middle that just doesn't seem to go anywhere. Alright, that's enough space for it, I think. Cool. So we'll have that road going over as well. Smokey says need to get higher. It's definitely higher now. Sophus says extra income is quite low compared to a couple of streams ago. Can maybe explain why? Oh, it's because we're building loads of stuff like this. It costs lots of money to run, and it's not like put in a particularly prime position to actually generate the interest it needs. Like if I were to do a proper city, you just want to funnel everything into some crazy pedestrian area, kind of like what we did over here. Like this area is a lot more successful. Loads of people go to these parks. You see there's crowds of people walking in and out. But you've really got to funnel the people there. We've spread stuff out, so it's never going to be quite as busy. Look at these streets. People constantly walking around the monument to the metro. That's good. Good placement. But anyway, we've got a metro over here that's going to get used a little bit more. What we'll do to that line is bring a metro station into this area as well. Let's go sort out this road quickly. So let's just have that come down to the ground. Get a nice slow curve around the side there. Why not? Now, are you going to be a ground road? You are at this point. Good. Okay, we're going to go for the long windy road approach, I think, for this area. I'm not going to overthink this too much. It's just going to be lots of curves, sort of going in their own way. And that's actually going straight into a connection, so that's now made another connection to that area. Interesting. Just build roads off of here really and put houses on them. Do you know what? I was going to do something very different for our residential areas. I remember I thought through loads of ideas. I never write my ideas down, and then when I'm streaming, I'm not really able to think in the same sort of way. Like the ideas come to me at a different time, you know. My idea, I think if I remember it correctly, was to create... Actually, we kind of did it over here. Was to create this sort of minimal intersection design where you have a huge block, but it all leads to one point, which leads to the next thing. And that works out really great for this area. That's a big success. We can expand that up into this space if we need to. But anyway, we're doing it this way. The path road looks stupid, no offence, says little Jimmy. This road? Or that path road? Let's have a connection there. And do another little cul-de-sac off of it. Okay, where else do we want to put a connection? I think around here. What do y'all think of that? I mean, it's not the sort of style I normally do, but it's there. It's kind of cohesive. I feel like there should definitely be a connection between a couple of these roads. Just think about it. If you're here, you've got to go all the way down there to get out to that bit. So having a connection through these two roads to me seems kind of smart. Let's actually take this one and do that, and then remove that little end there. Yeah, that seems kind of all right. The one in which only the pedestrians can cross is Little Jimmy. It doesn't look as pretty as these other ones, does it? I mean, these other ones are looking incredible, but it is what it is at the moment. We'll figure it out with time. Like, we've got a little plot of land here that ain't doing too much. Where's our vegetation at? Let's get some of that thrown down in there. Little cluster there. Tree here. Couple of trees. Maybe a big tree. Bigger tree in there. These areas here are going to need trees between them. Yeah, so it's kind of okay at the moment. I think we should start to see some of the buildings are outside of the zone soon, so they'll become regular commercial. That'll happen over here before anywhere else. Let's zone it up like we're going to do so. Do you know what we haven't done? We haven't considered any type of services in this area yet. So if we want to put services, being close to these roundabouts in the middle probably make the most sense. So I would consider this area over here kind of quieter. Oh, what are we looking at as well? We're not looking at a regular... Oh no, we are looking at a regular hospital. Now that can help with this area, so I think having some of the facilities just over this end makes a lot of sense at this point. We're going to do that then. We're going to put them there. So then we're going to need a fire station. They're going to love that. Let's put a fire tower somewhere. I don't think that's suiting of it. Maybe next to the Aztec building, a fire tower would look cool. Or what about this little space? That looks cool there. Then we've got the policing. Right, and that might help the areas upgrade a fair bit as well, if they decide they like this place. So far, it's all looking fantastic, wouldn't you say? Olive Cat says, I'll be right back, gonna make some pasta with this weird red stuff on it. Is that stuff called passata? Or is it pesto? We got a noise in here. It's Sir Thanks a Lot here. He likes to thank, and he cannot lie about it. Resubscribing for 23 months in a row, saying, Metro Line 4 is a dirt line with no connection. Line 5 has no stop on the way back, and the Triangle Pedestrian Bridge has no connection to the middle part. Good job on the City X. Thank you for the resubscribe. Thank you for the criticisms. I don't know, constructive criticism. It's got no connection apparently. Wait, did you say part 3? The triangle pedestrian bridge has no connection to the middle part. Yeah, I think you mean this. That's fine. I'm aware of that. That's just something we're not developing this area just yet, so that's fine. So line 5 has no stop on the way back. Yes, I sort of intended it to not have a stop, but I can see why you think it should have one. It's currently getting a lot of passengers. That's nice to see. Not all of the trains are full, so we'll leave it. That being said, I could go add this stop. I see what your point is. It goes all the way to one end and then it comes back again. I think I would have to rebuild the line to do it. I don't know where I'd be dragging a stop in, so we'll leave that. I see your point though. They're going in one direction when they... I tell you what, we're gonna add a residential metro at some point. So when we do that, oh, that being said, we'll probably use a bus. Let's use a bus line to bring people over here. Well, in that case, let's set up that bus line now. So we'll bring bus people. Oh, words, talking. It never goes down too well, does it? So I guess if you're coming from all the way over the end there, you want a bus stop right about here. And we are going that way around, so let's go and add one. We'll be putting walkie paths in these areas as well, got to remember that. Let's add another stop here. Then we want to bring you into this area and stop off next to the metro. Leave the area the same way, which will bring you... that's the way, that's the way. Alright. Bus stops. Which one is that? Bus line 3 or 5? Must be 5. We should really rename these. So, what was that area called? Where's to try? Residential to try for now. I got noises in the ear. Thank you, peeps. Appreciate it. How many buses? For now, we're definitely going to lower that down to about 5. Okay, and then based on where those buses are, we kind of want to add some roads, some paths even. Let's get some fancy ones with trees. The red ones may be a bit bold. Oh, actually, let's go for the dirt ones. Right, so we've got a bus stop here. Therefore, we want a path through these areas. Like that. That's a good place to have a connection. I'm going to guess here to there ain't a bad place to have a connection. This one here, there's a bus stop there, put it there deliberately. Okay, we got one there. Then we got this thing. And you can pretty much, that's the wrong type. Pretty much drop straight down to that spot. Right, so the place we want them to walk to is here, to have the quickest route into this area, I guess. So they've kind of got that, and just not in a couple of places. Let's go add a path. I think I might come and redo those other paths, actually. They're not as nice as those ones. This one might as well just have a short connection from here to here, and then I can just walk that way in. And that's kind of it. Maybe another connection between these two areas would be good. And probably up here. What do you think of that, peeps? I think that's alright. I mean, we should start zoning it. Let's give it an area as well. Oh, and let's make this the eco-friendly area. Eco District. Oh, that's a great name for it, Eco. It's the Eco Project. Glade District. Let's call it Eco Zone. Eco Zone. Policies are all the good ones. Yeah, power. Less water, less fires, more education. I don't know about the recreation. Recycle plastic, yes. Taxation. Should we increase low density in here? Let's try and make it like a high-tech housing. And then there's self-sufficiency. This could go horribly wrong, actually. Where's the self-sufficiency one? Oh, I think it's a specialised district, actually. Residential? Self-sufficient buildings. Bam. Cool. So the eco zone has been built, peeps. Let's go start zoning it. We're playing the game. We need to play it at full speed to watch this area develop. So I think we'll literally go for... We'll start building on this side, then we'll put in some parks. So, house here, house there, why not? All a bunch of houses. And then somewhere around there we want a park. Wrong tab. Maybe one of these types would be cool. Oh, perfect. Let's put another one of those. Yeah, let's have one there. We'll put one there. I'll put them all over the place. Next to the path? No. Doesn't like that bit. That'll do on that corner. Right, just a couple down below, one there. One here. I think that's a pretty good spread so far. Right, now they want water. Alright, that's pretty good. I think we covered all of it. We had noises in here 5 minutes ago. Rick Copeland subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you for using your Prime subscription on me. Appreciate that. The real Xini says, Eco. I heard EFO. Oh, I definitely said Eco. Miss Fluffy 85 has also subscribed. Thank you to the two of you for your subscriptions. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying today's stream. Look at these beautiful buildings with trees and gardens on the top of them. Wow. That's cool. I like the attitude. It's good. But what we really want to see is people walking across these bridges. I want to see them walking in there. Let's get a little bit more housing going. Not that one little block. That'll be silly. I guess I'd just probably end up clicking on loads of it. There are other things to consider. We didn't put death care in this area, did we? Can we tuck a little bit of death care out of view? Just over here. And then that kind of almost covers this area. So if I put... Kind of feels like we need a road through the middle here. I think what I'm going to do is turn this into a path, a road. Go straight through the middle of that. And put our death care on that road. Maybe put all of the facilities for this area in here. Medical centre? Why not? Fire station? Probably a good idea. Oh, that's not a fire station. Police station? I think what we're going to have to do is move that. Police station. Awesome. Can you hear the little bells dinging over here? Ding, 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 ding. We like that. Yes, we do like police stations. Right. I think I want to develop this area to kind of join the grid now. So we'll start getting some of these houses developing in this direction. Cool. Alright, it's developing, peeps. It is developing. Dangercraft says, I was actually able to catch an Asuma stream. This is a rare occurrence. You have managed to catch one, it would seem. It would seem that you have. Don't forget education, says Rest in Peace. Oh, absolutely. We will do the education of the people. And people are using the bridge. That makes Asuma very, very happy. They are using that bridge, peeps. Man, the development is real right about now. Has the grid connected? It has, just about. Sweet. This is awesome. Well, we can start... This area looks so good now that it's built up. We can start developing this area. Look at that building. I don't even know what it is, but it's cool. I like it. It's not part of our district, though, but it looks like it's got a high-tech thing going on. Oh, it's also high density, is it? Yeah, it is. So let's make that low density. And let's make that side low density. And of all things that I want to build, I kind of feel like a little roundabout at the end here would look kind of cool. Like a real teeny tiny round. What's the smallest size roundabout you can build? Like, what is that? 2? I feel like that's not even 2 there, that's 3. Actually, that's a good point. We could measure how much space we've got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You might be able to squeeze in a roundabout, but it would be stupid. No, I'm not going to do that then. I feel like there just should be something there other than a dead end. Maybe... Yeah, maybe we could have the roads almost go just round the corner a little bit. Oh, what did that do? What did that even do? Let's put a car park down the end here is what I'm thinking. So, where would the car park be? In here? Yeah, car park. Good idea, actually. Very good idea. That's a nice detail for all of this. Actually, I kind of like the way that looks. Let's get a small commercial building around the corner, just a very small one. And then put some trees and stuff in this area as well. Can you show me your city X, says Honkit. Who needs a city tour? Put a hand up in chat. And we can do a city tour. Hand up in chat. Depending on how many hands I will see, there will be some touring going on. That's nice. I think this area is calling for vegetation. Oh, especially, maybe not too much over the concrete. It kind of looks a bit odd when it spreads over concrete. Okay, quite a lot of hands up. Even from peeps who have been watching all of the streams, because I recognise your names. Cool, so the peeps want a city tour. I'll see how it is. We'll get in the city tour in just a moment. Let's just finish putting a few more trees in this area. And that is looking great. This needs like a natural tree border, I think. And I don't know what we'll do with that space, but we'll do something, that's for sure. Maybe, quickly, while I'm at it, get the pathing tool. Let's get one of these more unique paths from further up. Can I add that. Road anarchy, bam. Just going to add a little path like that. Let's make it look like this is another designated park area. Maybe I'll just leave it like that. And then we'll put some features and stuff in there. Mainly... Actually, let's maybe just put some vegetation in again. And then a bunch of trees. I'm getting addicted to this, aren't I? Just making the areas look gorgeous. That looks seriously wonderful. I love it. Look how built up this all is. Jeez. Come on. Give me like a score number for that area. There's another thing I want to do while I remember before we do our tour, which was just to really solidify our belt of trees going through this area, because we had to delete some of them because of the roads. So I wanted to get back in here and just kind of make sure that still seemed rather consistent. I think we've got it. I think we only needed a couple extra trees. It's X out of X, says Klassen. 7 out of 5, says Orbiterfold. Alright then, we are now in the negative on the money. That's probably thanks to this here. So before we go any further, sorry to do this again, I should really zone up a bunch of stuff because we're losing money. So the reason that we'd be zoning it up is to continue the development, and the more people that move in, the more money we're going to make, because we've just built these roads, put in these services, and now we're just draining the money on them. So the more of these areas we get zoned up, the more people pay taxes. Let's go for this big road. Lots of big houses on these plots. You can see the peeps are moving in. The demand is slowly falling. And there's traffic. There's traffic in this area. Fascinating. Bam, we got a noise in the ear. I'll have to get to that one as well now, won't I? I'm queuing up all these things I'm supposed to do. Supposed to be doing a tour of the city. Oh, jeez. I'm terrible at this. Right, that's going to great. Wow, that's chaos, that intersection right there. That's absolute chaos. Okay, so Gelsberry has resubscribed for 18 months in a row. Gelsberry, thank you so much for resubscribing. Your support is greatly appreciated. 65 out of 5, says Givez. Wow, 65 out of 5, that's crazy. So we're slowly increasing. The other thing that I can zone and get more taxation on is some offices, which we'll put just there. That's about it. Maybe on this side of the block, some more offices. And then we've got some huge commercial demand for this area. In which I'm not sure what we're going to do as of yet. We'll let it build up a little bit. I'm not doing anything. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm definitely doing a tour of the city. Oh, those last two look a bit yuck. Alright, that'll do, that'll do. Cool, cool. Right, tour of the city time. Let's zoom out. Bam, that is what the city looks like from up above. You're not terrible, you're derpy, says the Great Mad Hat. I'm not sure which one is worse. The Gold says, X, do you know you can take off all the money you spend at night because you don't have the day-night cycle on? Yeah, but I'll leave them like that because if I switch to night for whatever reason, I don't want to mess up. You reminded me of something, though. Quick little budget check, like electricity is good, water is just about there, garbage is there. Looks like we need to build that prison. Okay, so schools is something that I forgot to do in that new area. I think all we need to do is... Ooh, that's actually at 100%. Well, I kind of need to address that sooner than later, don't I? Let's see if I can do this quickly. Let's use the Move It tool. Let's go to copy. No, what? What happened? Copy that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Right, that looks awful, but that's fine. So cancel. Oh, we're rotating. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Spangles. Oh, geez, not now. Can we rotate it and then have it almost go with our coastline again? No, not really. We'll come back to that later then. So, oh, jeez. What am I doing? Am I aligning heights? Cool. So that's now aligned with that one, and if we just move it... Am I moving it? I don't seem to be moving it. What's going on? Let's get rid of the Move It tool. Come back. Click on that. Ah, there we go. I think we just need to align the height again. Cool. Right, connect that up. Nice tour of the city, right? Connect it up. So water should be good, should be better. So peeps, this is the industrial area of the city. Oh. They're down there. Yeah, okay, I'll get rid of it. I don't know how they got there. Industrial, this is like our services part of the city, okay? Separate from the main island, we have our water processing. We'll eventually build a road over here, and to remind me, something that looks cool that we did in the past is to use Road Anarchy, right, and build a road all the way across it. You know, I don't think that looks particularly good in this case, but I'll leave it there, and it will remind me when we design in the future that we should have a road go all the way out to it. That could look really cool. We've got to move our water pumps over here as well, but this has got geothermal power, it's got solar power, it's got tons of recycling stations for most of the city, and it's kind of like the services industrial area. So then going into the city, we have the original area, which is this space you see in front of you. We've got the original residential area, which was expanded around the back here. This area looks really good, actually. I actually think that it looks really cool. I probably don't give it enough props. Commercial area with a field on the back of it. This is separate from these other areas. You can only get there via road through this bit here. Same for this industrial area, which is kind of yucky looking, to be fair. Then we got like more residential here. We've got the Deaf Park, which has always had a dead person in it since it was built. What are your plans for the Let's Play Minecraft stream tomorrow, says Winnie T. Ford. I don't know. I need suggestions from the peeps. I'm kind of at a point with that where until 1.13 comes out, I'm not really sure what I want to do. So I'm really like keen to get in there and help other people do stuff. So I'm more than happy to stream. Streaming's fun. and go down there and, like, you know, do some building with other people in an area or whatever. But I just don't know what to do. So if you've got suggestions and stuff, yeah, put it in the Discord chat, because I'm very interested in, like, figuring out what it is that I'm going to do tomorrow. Alright, so then on this side we have our second residential area, probably one of the most boring ones we've done. Dead-end streets, which is actually not bad a layout. A one-way road going through into our commercial district. Then we have our industrial district, which we could never get to be big enough, really. How are these trains doing as well? The trains, I think, are probably... I should probably turn them off at this point, train stations, because they're draining some of our money. Let's go check up on that. 2 train lines, hardly any passengers, probably not profitable. How much money does it cost us to run? Maybe we could just drop the budget on... Oh, we already have. We already have. Yeah, I'm going to cancel those. I think they're terrible. Wait, what are we looking at? Train line... Oh, right, we've only got 1. I looked at something else then. Right, let's get rid of train line 2, yeah. They don't like it, I'm sorry. It's getting shut down. I need to save money. That one's shut down. We've only ever seen 1 train come in here, and not that one, and drop off 1 cargo load, believe it or not. So, oh, there's a truck going in. That's now getting turned off, I'm sorry. We're not doing that anymore. This one here gets turned off then. No, that one stays on because it's tourism, actually. We need people coming from outside the city. Same for this one here, which I've never seen trains go into as far as I know. Let's actually turn that one off. I literally never seen trains go into it. Alright, so continuing the tour. After these areas were developed, we moved over into this area. We designed this layout, which is like a fish, and then we built out from around it. Because of the way that we lined up the roads, a lot of the buildings face in different directions, so it looks super cool. And we got this thing over here on the edge of the city. It kind of expands out to this area where we've got our helicopter depot. We've got this little crossing section to go over to this other park here, like another office park. And then out of this area, because this is mixed residential as well, we have like this ye old road that sort of forms out of here. You see how the houses are slightly different colour? That's because they're outside of the district, and that means that it gives this like old town road kind of look. So that goes up here. There's some funky roadness going on, and then it comes over to here, which is one of our more recent expansions, so we'll come back to that in a second. So I think after we did all of that, we kind of focused on building a block with just a weird idea. Why is there like a supercluster in the middle? Oh, they've gone to like the highest level for whatever reason, and these ones aren't quite there yet. Fascinating. So this area could potentially all look taller if more of them go like that one does. Well, so we built that, and it's not as interesting to look at actually. Lots of long straight roads, and then this big motorway going through the middle of it. Kind of experimental idea. There's paths to break it up, so these are all smaller sized buildings, and it kind of ends over here. So this is where we have our leisure and tourism strip. We eventually built a highway going all the way through it. Over on the right hand side we have some high density commercial. We have hotels over here. And we've got a theme park just hanging out in the back area. All of this space is for the theme park, but we've only built one of each attraction. Then we've got a few other buildings like the media broadcast building. We've got the festival area. Oh wow, look at this. Lily Lau Rocks was performing. Oh no, it's a future concert. Visitors 10 out of 300. Oh wow. I never clicked on this and saw any of this. Security budget, that can probably go down a bit. Let's put that right down. 600. Let's turn down the ticket prices. Oh, I see. So you could turn it down on the less popular artists. Let's put it to 20. And those ones can be 25. Upgrades. Didn't even know. Alright, so... Wait, you've got to have 6 concerts played and band popularity at least 70. This is like a whole system, isn't it? Ad campaign. Let's do that. 9,000 a week. Goodness me, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Premium studio. How much is that then? 3,000 a week. Go on then. Spend all of my money. Spend all of my money. I've got no idea if this is profitable or not. Over here we've got the fan zone park. We've got an entrance to our park. Our bigger park. What about that thing? Hot air balloon tours. Yeah. Got a place to park. Several places to park. And some attractions over here as well. This is a DCMI interchange, by the way. And anyway, as this district goes up here, it gets smaller. You can see there's only commercial on this side. The old town kind of road goes up here. We've put these trees in to really enforce that. I feel like they need to be there in a strong density. By the way, my budget just went through the roof because of those new features. Yeah, what am I doing? I'm trying to look for trees. Where'd be the trees? Big trees. We want to put a few more. Not like that. Or maybe like that, actually. Yeah, maybe. I just felt like it wasn't dark enough through here. It needs to kind of bring that across. Yeah, so that goes up there with the tree line and extends into like some of the newest regions we've been building. So let's take a step back. Across from this way we've got another big park. We've got a zoo around the back here, some big old hotel-like buildings, massive train station, this thing here doing its thing. Got a mall over here. It kind of connects to one of our other residential areas, which now has an office park directly next to it. Then this is the area we worked on today. These are the new residential areas we're coming up with. Looks like you've been just about missed. Let's get some more of these zoned, by the way. All over the place. There's loads of ones that can get zoned up here. Anyway, that's the newest area that we're developing. There's going to be more residential through these areas. And then we got the Hexacombe, as it was, Hexacombe, with its little IT hub in the middle. And this area looks gorgeous when you get down on the road level, because you've got all the trees lining the road leading into the middle of this beautiful place. It's a wonderful city. It's a wonderful, wonderful city. And we will continue to develop it, you know. There's loads of little details everywhere as well. Like this train line having the little bridge that we did today. That's so superb. People are using it. Going across on a bike. I love it. X, if you hover over the blue part of a building's level up icon, it'll tell you what they need to level up. Oh, okay. Let's go down here. Increase the land value. Parks, plazas, and good services. We have some small parks. So why is it really good just there? I'm not sure. Why are they all getting sad faces all of a sudden? I'm not sure where it is. Well, a park could be needed down here by the looks of it. This area's a little bit moody. Yeah, it kind of looks like a park or something would tick it over the edge, but there's really not a lot of space unless... Oh, we could put it under there. That's a nice spot to hide a park. Under the motorway. And the tree goes through the motorway. Of course it does. Should we just leave that there? Should we just leave it there? It'll be our little secret, you know. Our little secret. That's the city, peeps. Doesn't it look awesome? We seriously need to do some more zoning down here, though. This little road over here. And yeah, the budget, by the way, we're bleeding money. Let's go back to that concert area. Looks like there's more people here now. Let's take off that campaign. In fact, I think we're going to take both of those things up. Let's lower the Nesta tickets. Jeez. Alright, so we've got dates down here. We can actually see when the next concert is. Oh, the next concert is in 3 days. Apparently we're living in 2015. Well, let's see what happens then when we get to the 9th day of the month. Is X doing another 3-hour stream, says Olive Cats? Definitely not today, definitely not. Alright, day number 8. One more day and we'll... and then there won't be another thing for like 7 months. Right, here it is. So apparently there's a concert going on today. I'm in some... Oh, look, yeah, there's the concert. Get out of the way, festival area. Jeez. I want to see the... Oh, stop getting in the way. Look. There's a little DJ there jumping up and down. Why has this thing got to be in the way? So how long does this thing go on for then? Because it's been 2 days and they're still partying. Okay, actually it went by because it moved up, right? So, I don't even know what any of that means. I don't even know what any of it means. We're back in the positive down the bottom though. Beautiful city. Apparently there's another fire. Yeah, there's another fire. Helicopter, a little bit too late for that one, I think. X Mega Nature Reserve. Cats, we've got to develop this area here. We've got to develop more residential and offices through here, and then we'll go on and build the nature reserve. Right, that's going to be it for me, peeps. Thank you ever so much for watching today's live stream. I do hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, leave a like. Oh, wait a minute, it's not YouTube. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. Thank you to all the peeps hanging out in chat, watching the stream. And I shall now be using the power of my mind to raid someone. Oh, I'm feeling a raid. Oh, we're gonna go raid Il Mango. All right, peeps, I'll send you over to Il Mango. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Ciao for now. Bye bye.